Hey, someone asked me recently, how has the business changed since you entered in 1984? The answer may surprise you, so stay tuned.
Good morning, this is Alan Buchanan, and I provide location advice to owners and occupants of industrial buildings in Southern California. Otherwise we wouldn't have. Alan Buchanan, Tuesday Traffic Tips.
Good morning, and please visit our sponsor, RealNext. They are standing by and waiting to provide a free demonstration for you today. Hey, as I mentioned in the run-up, someone recently asked me, hey, how's the business changed since you entered in 1984? And I also mentioned that the answer may surprise you. And the answer I'm going to tell you is that the business obviously has changed immensely. But I believe the business today is more difficult to break into than the business in 1984. And here's why I say that. In 1984, you weren't given any sort of training. You were handed a phone and a desk, and get after it, Tiger, were the mantra that you built your days upon. So those of us that entered the business with a bit of training, whether it was from IBM, Xerox, Procter and Gamble, other professional training programs, we actually had an advantage. Also, the amount of competition in 1984 was not nearly what it is today. You got to remember, multiple listing services didn't enter until around the year 2000. So consequently, you knew your patch, you knew where you worked, you knew the owners and the tenants within that certain geography, and that's where you worked. So you weren't ever competing against a broker from completely outside the area who happened to have a survey from a multiple listing service. And obviously, the last thing is the amount of information that we're bombarded with on a daily basis was not nearly what it was then. If you received an offer in 1984, you had to call the listing broker and you had to actually sit down with that listing broker and present it. So the relationships that were formed in 1984 and still continue today are some of the most lasting, long-term relationships that I've ever built. So those three are the main differences. That I could go on about AI and other information sources and what have you. But if you think in terms of competition, if you think in terms of training, and also if you think in terms of relationships, those are the biggest differences why I believe the business today is more difficult than it was in 1984. Okay, this is Alan Buchanan saying make it a great week on Tuesday Traffic Tips.